Back to Big O's channel, where there's a lesson to be learned in every single video. If you're new to my channel, check out the whole video. It's gonna be a quick video. And if you're returning, respect and love. I can't do without you. In addition to YouTube videos, I make blankets. Check out my Instagram page, Harlem Shet. Blankets for everybody. Stop playing, you know what I'm saying? Stop playing. If you're interested, hit me up on my DM. So, like the thin mail said, investing in some real estate property. So, as you can see right here, I'm actually in front of my house I just got not too long. This is it right there. You know, this is the neighborhood. Down the street, it's a hospital, and it's pretty quiet. I like it. You know, not a bad price either. You know, excited. There's many reasons why I got the property. I mean, outside of creating another stream of income, I said, you know what? I didn't want to leave my family and loved ones good advice. I wanted them to have something tangible, you know what I'm saying? So we walking in the back right now, you know, that's my car right there, some other cars. But walking in right now, I actually have some ladies here cleaning the second and third floor. Now walking upstairs, you know, walking up the steps. It's pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you one of them real quick. It's the second floor right here. It's one bedroom, kitchen, fully furnished. I mean, stove and everything. That's my lady right there. She's cleaning. That's one bedroom, another bedroom, living room, I guess. If you go outside right here, if you go outside, there's a little balcony right there, you know. So yeah, you know, actually I was doing some work in the house myself. That's why you see the sweat and everything. I was doing some work, had to get my handyman on. So I'm gonna get into specifics in a second, all right? Be right back. Channel. So, like I said in previous clips, I did not want to leave my family good advice. I wanted to leave them something that's making them income for years to come. And I've done some research. Most millionaires, most financially stable people have real estate in their portfolio. They just don't rely on the job or their business. They have real estate because the bottom line is people are always going to need a place to live. Facts. All right. So there's 5 things I've learned in this real estate journey that could probably help you. The first way you could get investment property or get a house is something called wholesaling or wholesale buying. Go on YouTube, do some research. There's a lot of people who talk about it. I'm not proficient in it. There's books on it, but there's wholesale buying or wholesaling with a house, pretty much. The second way is something called subject to. There's a lady named Alicia Cox. She's very proficient at it. She has a book that I read on ebooks called Get the Deed, pretty good. She offers courses, seminars on it. Some people have gotten houses with it. I personally didn't go that route, but hey, it might work for you. Something called subject to. Look it up, do some research, it might help you. The third way to get property or investment property is you have to put 20% down on the house. So let's say a house costs $100,000, you got to come out of pocket $20,000 plus closing costs and taxes and fees to get the property. A lot of people don't have 20% of a house, especially in times like this. I mean, in New York, something decent is $500,000. I got to come out of pocket almost what, $100,000 cash, you know. But that's one way that you could do it. 20% of the closing costs for the house. So if you have it, more power to you. Now, sidebar, if you're looking to get investment property, I am telling you, your credit score has to be at least a 650 or above. If it's not a 650 or above, you're wasting your time. If you're going to use a realtor, they want to make sure you have something called an approval letter. An approval letter is saying that you went to the bank, you said to your bank, I'm looking to buy a house, how much house can I afford? The bank is going to tell you. So if you're looking to buy a property and it says, say, 600,000, and the bank says you're only going to be approved for 300,000, you can't get that house. That tells the real estate agent two things: what you can afford and which direction should they take you. So you're not wasting their time or your time. But I would say, take a chance, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the bank, say, I'm just thinking about buying a house. How much house can I afford? Let them tell you. You would be surprised. All right? So let's keep that in mind. Make sure your credit is at least 650 or above, and take the chance, go to the bank and see how much house you can afford. All right? The fourth way that you can get a house or get an investment property is through a program called NACA. NACA. It's called Neighborhood Assistance of America. Now, with this program, you have to be in it for at least a year or two out, I believe, where you're helping them out, going to seminars and stuff. It's a process. It's a process. I know two people who went through this program. One person came out of pocket $7,500 cash. Another person came out of pocket, I think, $6,000 cash. But once again, your credit score has to be 650, and they have a lot of requirements. But it does help. Now, if you want to get investment property through this program, I believe you have to be in a house 5 to 7 years. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But I know a lot of people who went through this program. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. It's a process. If you're patient, they work with you. It's not going to happen 1, 2, 3. Everybody I know who went through this program is anywhere from 6 months to a year. But look it up. It's called NACA. NACA. They're all across the country. And the fifth way that could probably help you get investment property is through something called FHA loan. It's called Federal Housing Authority. All right? With this program, it's for first-time home buyers, right? Typically, you have to come out of pocket 3 to 4% of the home. So let's say the house costs, let's say $100,000. You probably have to come out of pocket 3%, which is what? $3,000 plus your closing costs and taxes and fees. But a lot of people do go this route, right? What happens is, once you close on a property, right? Typically, you have to be in a property for at least 1 full year before you can start renting out maybe the basement or a room or the second floor. But hey, it's not a problem. It's worth it. You have a home that's building equity. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the fifth way I've learned that you could probably get some investment property. Also, I recommend these 2 books. I recommend Financial Freedom with Real Estate Investing by Michael Blank. Very good book that helped me out a lot. Gave me some good tips. Another book I recommend is Creating Lifetime Cash Flow Through Multifamily Homes. Right? Very good book. Very good book. These 2 books helped me out a lot in learning about the real estate game and stuff like that. So these 2 books, I strongly recommend you read, dissect. I'm still reading over them over and over again. And once you get your property, keep these things in mind, right? You have to deal with tenants, right? I'm fortunate enough where I have a tenant in the house right now paying rent. It's great, but you gotta deal with tenants. Make sure you try to do as many things you can on your own if you have to start fixing up stuff. Because trust me, contractors will try to get you. And when you're dealing with real estate, you're dealing with realtors, make sure that realtor has got your back. You don't have to chase them down for them to help you out. You're trying to put money in their pocket. If they're not helping you, leave them alone. It's kind of like anything else. If people are not trying to help you do what you need to get done, leave them alone. Facts of life. So, with that being said, I hope these 5 things helped you out. I hope that if you don't have a house yet, you start thinking about it, because it is fun. We have another stream of income coming in, So, to the next video, peace and love, always love, and I'm out.